As you've just heard the Prime Minister Imran Khan, he has welcomed the return of Taliban. The Pakistani army, which essentially calls the shots when it comes to Afghan policy, is quite satisfied with the outcome. They believe that their policy over the last 20 years of being a frontline ally of the US and supporter of NATO troops officially, but at the same time not completely abandoning the Taliban, has paid off, because they feel there is a friendly government in Afghanistan now, which will not let Afghanistan be used by Pakistan's perceived enemies like India. But there is also a real concern in Pakistan, because if this transition isn't managed well, it leads to bloodbath. There will be pressure on Pakistan to take more Afghan refugees, and militants in Pakistan will be emboldened.
India is deeply worried about the developments in Afghanistan. Within the past few hours, it managed to evacuate its diplomatic mission in Afghanistan. Now it needs to decide what kind of stand it will take with the Taliban. Over the past 20 years, India built strong relations with successive Afghan governments, including that of President Ashraf Ghani. It also invested in Afghanistan's future by investing some $3 billion in infrastructure projects like dams, roads, highways, schools, hospitals, and in the hugely symbolic gesture of building the new parliament. Now the worry is that all these gains of the past 20 years will be lost. India has never trusted nor recognized the Taliban, which is widely regarded that it's supported by India's arch rival, Pakistan. The concern here now is that any diplomatic leverage that India might have had in building a strong and stable Afghanistan will be lost.
After the Taliban took over power in Afghanistan on Monday, the Chinese Foreign Ministry issued a statement saying that they will respect the will and the choices of the Afghan people, and they look forward to building a friendly relationship with the Taliban-led Afghan government. Despite the positive tone from the statement, experts say there are still some underlying concerns for Beijing in the bilateral relationship. One of the concerns is the possible spillover effect of the instability inside Afghanistan to the region, as China has billions of dollars of infrastructure investment in the region, and the spillover of the instability inside Afghanistan to the region could have a huge impact on China's economic interest. Another possible concern is the link to the possible rise of terrorist activities inside China from groups that are based inside Afghanistan. During a meeting with the visiting Taliban delegation last month, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi made it very clear that they hope the Taliban will not host any terrorist organizations inside its border. Without a very clear and firm pledge from the Taliban, the bilateral relationship remains very unclear as Beijing tries to figure out what is the best possible way to move forward with its relationship with the Taliban.